Hey folks, John Becker here, Union Township trustee and former state representative from Claremont County, bringing to you the August issue of the Becker Report. And you can go out to my website at beckergop.com and find it and subscribe. And my basic information is at the end of this video. So also make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So hey, this is going to be a brief issue, and what I really want to cover in this issue is simply censorship. And as an example of what had occurred, this happened back in June. I just thought I'd just kind of hang on to it and do a special edition just on what happened. So I got a surprise email from YouTube telling me that one of my videos did not meet their community standards, and that they were, marked as like a strike against me or something like that, and removing the video. And it gave me this opportunity to appeal. So in this edition of the Becker Report, I have the screenshot of the email that they sent me. And then I also saved in a separate file the appeal. And what I want to read to you here is what the appeal was. So I said, this video is more than 2 years old, and you are only now censoring it. Regardless, all of the facts are well researched and documented. Many are from the CDC. You might want to consider your medical misinformation policy. And then I quote their own policy back to them. YouTube doesn't allow claims that COVID-19 vaccinations that contradict expert consensus from local health authorities or the World Health Organization, unquote. And then my appeal continues. Did you ever consider the possibility that the so-called expert consensus might be wrong? Censoring competing conclusions and opinions is contrary to the enhancement of the marketplace of ideas in a free society. Some of the ideas and opinions expressed in this video might be contrary to some of the opinions of the so-called experts, but I challenge you to prove anything in the video to be wrong. Please reverse your decision. And then the next day I got an email back that they reversed the decision. Didn't say why or really give me any details on it. My guess is they read the first sentence of my appeal that said, this video is more than 2 years old and you are only now censoring it. So I don't know what happened here, but regardless, sometimes it does pay to fight back, and sometimes you do win. And it does. And actually, the incident reminded me when I was in grad school, going to Xavier, and there was this raunchy newspaper that I found on campus one day, and I clipped out some of the advertisements in it, and it was, ordering women from China. I mean, it's just all kind of raunchy stuff. And sent it to sent these clippings, mailed them to the university president. I think it was Father Hoff at the time. And then I got a letter back saying, it was an unauthorized newspaper. They don't know where it came from, and they got it pulled off of campus. So there's another example. Just one guy, lowly MBA student, writing a letter to the university president, and action occurred. So occasionally lightning does strike, and there's a win. Also, I get some new, I guess I'm going to continue with this COVID. I kept, for years now, I guess I've been hoping this whole issue would just simply go away, and it's coming back. So I'm going to continue, as I'm finding more information on COVID, putting it out there. And again, I guess the reason I spend so much space on COVID and putting information out there is just to fight back against censorship. And then I have my usual Union Township trustees, or what's going on in Union Township, I should say. Also, the new and growing businesses, have those updated. The Union Township trustee meeting videos, every one of them are out there you can click on. Got my event calendar, Video Central, the Becker YouTube, the Becker GOP YouTube channel, and the archives. So that's it for the August edition, and for the September edition, that's going to be a big one. It's going to be a lot of work putting that together. So that has to do with that abortion issue coming up, and it's interesting that that's now in the Supreme Court, where they're fighting over the language. And it's interesting some of the changes that the Secretary of State made in the ballot language, and then the other side is screaming foul, saying it's not representative or not true or misleading, and I'm reading the language, and I'm not understanding what it is that's misleading about it. So it'll be interesting how that plays out. So that'll be the September edition. And until then, have a great day. Bye-bye.